Well, somehow I made it. I made it this far. This is a dark video. In the dark. Kind of dumb. Yeah, somehow I made it. So, I just really, yeah, I just had to totally forget my past. Like I said a million times. I just, I don't know what it is that I wanted all my abusers, every last one of them, to admit what they did was wrong. It was in me, but it just brings me death. That's all my abusers are. All they are is death and denial. All my abusers have the worst, highest form of the disease, the delusional, denying, demonized death disease. Every single last abuser that I was forced to deal with is completely delusional with their denial of all their legion of demons. I mean, these are the people, and you can't call them people. They're rapists. They do everything they can to destroy me. And Pretend a Lot Narcissist was the worst one because he knew every single thing about me. So that's the worst thing that an abuser has over their victim, knowing every single thing. Because even though they're retarded in their own life, and I use that word all the time because, why not? I was retarded when I was growing up. I didn't know what was going on. I was majorly retarded from being severely traumatized to death. All the hell that I went through. I don't remember my childhood good. I mean, I barely remember any of it. I remember the expensive presents back then in the day, which meant nothing to me. All I wanted was real love, somebody who actually cared. And I said, sweetheart, how come you're crying in your bed? How come you want to die? Sweetheart, what happened to you? What's the matter with you? What's wrong? Maybe you need to be taken away. And maybe I'll show you what life is. Away from where you're at. And then you can remember your trauma. I'm not sure. I was really out of it, but I took my first shower around 7 years old. But I was still out of it. But maybe if somebody would have said that to me at the age of 7, right? And I would have been able to leave. I'm just having a normal life. I would have, God, I just want to, I can't change anything, so that's useless. But, I'm proud of the little tiny bit that I've accomplished. Okay, I'm a survivor. I, figured out that all my abusers I just call Satan. I mean, why not? But then you got atheists who don't believe in Satan, so then, you know, just super insane people who are really, really mean. There you go. To use the word Satan. Really, really insane people that are super, super crazy mean to an innocent victim for no reason. But, I can help just a few people smile. I give out these little tiny cards, and it does mean a lot to the homeless that I can't do anything for, because I never had anything. So, I mean, just giving them a little index card, what the hell is that going to do? They'll probably lose it the next day, but you know what? I gave them that little index card, right? And I had a few on me, and I gave some out. It was my birthday. So, I should have like 10 already made and just like hand them out in a row. And all I have to do is say, as long as you're not going to throw this out, I can't do anything for you, but, do you appreciate this? Like, for a day, you can kind of look at it and know that the real God didn't want you to suffer. So that's what, love is wanting the best. God never wanted you to suffer. It's my message. And it helps us, some of the homeless people. I mean, I feel good. I'm like so much better than pretend about narcissist who's never done one thing in his life and he yelled at me for giving to homeless people these posters. Like, I was talking to him. He screamed at me for talking to him. I'm like, I'm way 6 feet away from them. You know what I mean? They're sitting down. I'm standing up. No, you're gonna get bed bugs from the homeless people. So fucking fucked up. So I said no. I'm going out. I said I'd give them these positive posters, and that's what I'm gonna do. I can't believe the guy at the mission said he still had his poster. He said, remember that poster you gave me? I still have it. See, that means a lot. But I should be able to do more than just that. I just never found the right person to honestly help me out. I mean, this life is super, super, super hard because of all the manipulating, lying, insane abusers that people call narcissists. But, narcissist means, in my mind, quickly, a narc. Someone who snitches on somebody. Doesn't do any good for me. Why? All the super, really, really bad people, nothing ever bad happens to them, so why even have anybody get in trouble? God. A ton of the abusers in my life, easily, they should have been in jail. Yeah. Not Dumb and Dumber. They were not as bad. I mean, they were abusive to me. Yeah, they kept me down, but nothing compared to the abuse I got later on. Nothing compared to abuse growing up, making me a retard. I was retarded growing up because of all the trauma. So then I was withdrawn into myself. Self-absorbed, self-centered, of course. That's all I knew. All I knew is I wanted to die, and that's all I knew. As a little kid, in grade school, I don't remember grade school, in 3rd grade, my sister Adeline took her to school. She's like, I'm gonna hold your class back. Well, can't separate me from my best friend Rosalind, who later told me I think I was child molested in her 20s. Like, that's my only friend. That's my only life force. My only life connection. You can't separate me into another grade without Rosalind Kronk. I need my lifeline. I was crying. I like, I think it would be better because, I just sit there and don't do anything. Like, I don't know, I think maybe I was abused to death. Maybe that's the reason. It doesn't matter, so because I had an emotional breakdown at that point in time, then the 4th grade. And she was an artist. See, I don't really care. My life didn't mean anything. But she was an artist. Mrs. Malloy? No, that was my kindergarten teacher. Oh, God, I don't even know that's really bad. But that's how bad my life was. Sister fucking Gretty, she was the fucking the most abusive, insanest teacher I ever had. Sister Gretty, the nun. Oh my God. Okay. Why do people remember, like, the worst? Like, off the bat. Okay. I don't really remember any, like, Sister Gretty, the most abusive, horrifying teacher that I ever had. I remember her. 2nd grade. Okay. Long one again. So, yeah. I appreciate that I'm able to put, like, a little smile on like maybe a homeless person's face. I mean, it's not much, but, for that minute in time, it's comforting to them. So I hate the lies that people came up with. Oh, you don't know who you help out. Like strangers in the street when you just say hi to them. That's not helping a stranger out at all. Oh, you just made their whole day when you say hi to them. And these people, like, came up with this bullshit. I'm like, well, that's the biggest lie in the world. That doesn't do shit. I don't care if somebody says hi to me. But what I do, giving a homeless person a little tiny index card, that's not much. Doesn't make their whole day, but it's comforting. For those seconds in time, maybe for 10 minutes, they're comforted. God never wanted me to suffer, and I'm suffering. Well, that's a nice thought. It's a nice little card. Right? So, it's 10 minutes of comfort and their whole day of insanity being homeless. So that's nice. That's a nice thing, Not saying hi to a total stranger. To a total, stranger could be a rapist. Sure. Horrifying person could be Hitler. The next Hitler. Trying to do another Holocaust. You could be saying hi to that stranger. How do you know? Those people come up with the weirdest, craziest, thoughts. And then there's really weird people. That person didn't say hi to me. I'm hurt. You didn't say hi to me. I saw you across the street. It's like, oh my God. That's called mental illness, man. Oh, I saw you across the street. People turn a lot narcissist. You didn't say hi to me. I saw you. Screaming for the next fucking half hour. Oh my God. That's what you call mental illness. Okay. Totally deranged, mentally sick people. How do they even survive? They survive by screaming at an innocent victim they find. I wonder who pretended loud's narcissist innocent victim is. Or he's just depressed like my husband now. And he's just gonna kill himself. My husband just was alone all by himself and just was gonna die in bed in 2019. And probably paternal narcissists will be the same way. You know, he's all alone. Who the hell would want to be around that? God, really?